Hey guys, so doing something a little bit different today. Um, I am on camera. Yes, so this is something that I haven't really done before. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I hope I'm not being too quiet. Um, yeah, this is just something different that I'm trying. This is a face reveal as well, so I hope you guys aren't disappointed. My ears are terrible, my hair is naff, and I'm saggy and chubby. So, yeah, I hope you guys. Although I'm told I have very pretty eyes, but I don't know. It's up to you. So, this isn't something very different for my channel, really. I suppose this video is being made to address certain things that maybe some of you guys have wondered. I don't know, but I just felt compelled to make this video. I haven't scripted it, just like I never script any of my videos, just so it comes from the heart, even if I'm struggling terribly to word it. So, in this video, I want to talk to you guys just about what I have been going through for quite a significant amount of time now, and how I believe it is affecting my YouTube and how it's affecting the the way that I make my content. So this might be very kind of much, but I will just openly state that I have been diagnosed as autistic. I was diagnosed 2016, maybe 2015. It was quite a while ago, but I went through the whole of primary school and high school with zero support. I mean, I had support, but not for being autistic. I had a feeling that a lot of the teachers knew, but because I didn't have the paperwork, it was just like, well, we can give you like extra support with your homework. We can give you just little things like that, which was great, and in a way I'm glad because I got to grow up. I don't want to say normally, but I got to grow up with everyone else, and I knew I was different, and sadly I was bullied quite a lot, and I sort of took on that kind of negative feedback, and I believed I was a mistake. I believed I was wrong. Um, Being autistic was never something I even thought about. I thought there was something wrong with me. I thought I was different, but it was only when I was about 15, 16 that I thought, I'm not normal. So I'd better go and get some kind of diagnosis. Now that was I don't agree with the mentality that I had, this idea that I'm not normal. And sadly, it is something that I still struggle with today. I don't agree with that mentality. And before, I hope I haven't offended anyone, but before you go to that being offended, just realize that I hadn't been diagnosed. I didn't know anything about autism. I didn't know how it operated. I didn't know what it was. So really thinking that there was something wrong with me was really all I had to go on. I'm far more educated now when it comes to autism and, how it affects people. And I don't agree with the term, there's something wrong with you. I just think that depending on where you are on the spectrum, you might need more support than maybe others do. Some people have it very mildly, some people barely even realize they got it. And I think it's fine, you don't necessarily have to get a diagnosis or anything, but I was aware that there were certain struggles I had that I couldn't deal with. I couldn't deal with by myself. So I thought it's best to get a diagnosis so that maybe I can get some help and some support for the things that I was going through. And then it became a long and very aggravating struggle, which I won't go into too much detail on, but I got therapy here and there, support for my anxiety and depression, but it would never last, and since I was 18, finding services that can actually provide you with good and decent therapy is actually next to impossible. So, you know, I've been tossed around between various different organizations that have claimed that they can help me, and have just never really delivered on it to this day. I know I've waited 3 years of my life for what is essentially just 10 weeks of CBT, when I was promised that I would get a proper counsellor. Now, to get a proper counsellor, you oftentimes have to go private in order to do it. You know, I'm not saying that NHS counsellors aren't proper, but I'm just saying, like, if you want one that is really going to be personal to you and to give you the support that you perhaps really need, that you don't even realise you need, you have to go private. And going private costs a lot of money. You know, money that I don't have. And, you know, with the NHS, I've kind of just been tossed backward and forwards, you know, and haven't really been given the support that I've been crying out for. Now, obviously, global pandemic, obviously, a lot of people need support, but I was searching for it. I was waiting for it anxiously and impatiently before the whole pandemic even happened, you know. And I feel like, to say to me, you know, oh, well, there's a pandemic, you see, it's not all about you. It's not all about you. You know, it's like, I never said it was. I was waiting before all of this kicked off. So you can't really use that as an excuse, you know, but there you go. I'm digressing. I'm getting into all kinds of things, but recently I've decided to kind of do my own research, and I know they say it's bad to self-diagnose, but I am convinced 100%, you know, I've looked at all of the various different symptoms and things it can cause and all that, and I am convinced that I have Asperger's syndrome, and I've had it my whole life, and it's made me, I'm not going to say a problem child, but it's made me difficult to understand, I think, by my friends and family, especially my parents. I don't think they understood really, you know, just how deep this really was. And kind of looking back at the symptoms that I displayed and the habits that I display to this day, it is definitely Asperger's syndrome, from what I can find. Also, things like OCD and anxiety are not too uncommon to kind of cross over with this condition. Like for my OCD, I have to kind of check light switches and make sure the tap's turned off, or I'll have a bad night's sleep. You know, that's something that started when I was about 15, and it still kind of haunts me to this day. If you're wondering where I am, this is my gran's, so it's the only place I can get to film. God, I look awful on camera. I'm so sorry. I should have shaved. But, yeah, all of this is really just, you know, me trying to be as honest with you guys as possibly can. But really what I'm making this video about is to address my god-awful voice when I'm making the videos. Sometimes it's so quiet, you guys are probably like, what? You know, or sometimes it's just so, I trip over my own words. I watch the videos back and I think, mother of God, like, I don't know how anyone can endure this. And it's strange, because when I'm rehearsing the video, when it's just me and the camera's not on, I think I'm doing a pretty good job. But as soon as the camera comes on, I'm tripping over my own words. I'm constantly getting frogs in the throat, so I'm going, oh, you know, making all these horrible noises. And I know in one video I snorted, so I had to apologise for that. I was like, mother of God. Forgot to edit it out, and that's on me. I'm really sorry about that. But with a lot of my reviews, I've noticed that my voice in general is just very like nervous, like, you know, it's like with the T1000 review. Now, before the video started, I was really excited. I was like, oh yeah, I know what I'm going to say. I'm going to talk about all these awesome things that I like about it. And then when the camera was on and I had the figure in front of me, it's like I just kind of froze. I was like, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing? I don't know what to say. I don't know how to I don't know how to compose myself to say it, you know. So it just ended up being really sloppy and all over the place, really. So this is me making this video to say to all those of you who like my videos and who subscribe and who leave comments. This is me saying thank you, and me saying just how amazing people you are. I mean, at the time, I'm going to put this video out when I hit 300 subscribers. I am close. But 300 people, like, I know compared to YouTubers who have like thousands and millions and all that, you know, it might not seem like much, but when you say the word 300, you think like, well, that's gonna pack like a whole sports hall, you know, like packed. And you think that many people have subscribed, that many people. Sorry guys, my camera ran out of space. So yeah, I have to get a lot of the stuff off my phone and put it onto my computer. But yeah, as I was saying, just the fact that that many people like me enough to subscribe and, you know, to leave comments. Like, I got a few comments this morning. People said to me, you know, great job, keep up the good work. And you know, I love it. I always try and respond to all comments, guys, you know. I'm not gonna lie, when I started YouTube, when did I really, I mean, I didn't really, I've had the channel since 2016. I uploaded my first video in 2019 for uni, my uni art project, but that was mandatory. I had to do that. I didn't actually start YouTube until, was it July last year? I think I uploaded my first video in July. So yeah, it'll soon be my 1 year anniversary. I was hoping that I would hit 1,000 subscribers, but maybe I was just being too hard on myself, you know. And actually, I love the community I built. I love, you know, 300 is a lot of people, and I think I've just been beating myself up a lot, telling myself I'm a failure, you know. And yet, getting comments like the comments that you guys give me just really... I had one person say to me, your channel deserves way more subscribers, you're amazing and all that. And I nearly started crying, you know, because I'm just like, really? Like, that's insane. And to that person, thank you. And thank you to all of you, to every single one of you. I know there are some of you who like my Doctor Who content, and I know there are those of you who love my NECA content. That's why I try and evenly spread it, and I'm happy that those of you who perhaps haven't been watching a lot of videos because they're Doctor Who related have still come back to watch my NECA ones, and I've noticed some people I haven't heard from in a while pop up again. So I'm happy that you guys have stuck with me, and I'm happy that you haven't left. And I just want to say a big thank you for that, you know, really. And I also just want to say that, you know, I wish my videos could be, a lot of the time I wish I could do better, you know, and I kind of beat myself up for it. But the fact that you guys still are like, no, we love your videos, we love your content, I just want you guys to know how much that means to me, honestly. And I want to say a big thank you. So I know this video is strange, I know it's kind of come out of nowhere, but I just kind of felt compelled to make it. You know, I know my voice can be irritating, and I know I've looked at my analytics, and most people who watch my videos can't make it through more than 6 minutes, you know, and I understand. But I want to say to those of you who do, and those of you who like and comment and share and subscribe, and I want to say a big thank you, and that you people are amazing. You know, I really do love every single one of you. And I hope to do more artwork on the channel. I know I keep saying that, but I never get around to it. I also want to talk about like where I am in my life. I'm coming to the end of university now, and I'm trying to make a children's book, coincidentally, with rabbits, of course. And I don't know where I'm going to be in the next few months, and I'm worried that I may not have any more time for the YouTube channel, because the only time I ever get to do these videos is like right here at my grand's when my grandparents have gone out, because at home it's either too noisy because I live right by the high street, or my parents are there and they, you know, they don't want to listen to someone rabbiting on about figures, and I understand. But yeah, this is really the only time I get to do this. So a lot of my videos, and most videos, are actually pre-recorded, and I've made them like two weeks prior, some of them. One video I'd made a month before it was uploaded, and it just kind of got pushed back because all of this other stuff was coming out, and I only really have a small window where I can actually record for you guys. And that's why you have to deal with this horrible looking backdrop, because, you know, I love my grand's house. It's so old-fashioned. That's what I like about it. Yeah, so in terms of where I'll be, I don't know. I mean, I know I'll have to get a full-time job, and I know I'll still be living with my parents, because prices are going up and it's next to impossible to find a decent place to live now. So whether I will be able to carry on doing YouTube, I don't know. I really don't know. And it's a shame, really, because it's something I like doing. But I just feel like I've been so constricted over the time that I've had. So if this, for whatever reason, it could be the end of my channel. I hope it isn't, but it could be at least the end of me uploading on a regular weekly basis. I don't know where I'll be. If my book is a success, you know, fingers crossed, and I make a bit of money, I could get a place of my own, I would love to dedicate so much more time to this. You know, I'm really hoping I can do it. And it might take time. It might be that I leave the channel for a couple of years, and then when I'm in a better place financially and I have a lot of time to myself, I can do it then, you know. But I want you to know that for the channel, for what it is right now, and the videos that I've done, I think I've done 84, 86, round about there, videos, possibly slightly more. For all those of you that have subscribed, that have liked and have commented, thank you. Thank you for being with me on this journey, and thank you for supporting me. And I just feel like I owe you guys this explanation, and I want you to know just how amazing you are, because having, you know, a condition like I have can make me quite intolerable to some people. I'm trying not to get emotional. I'm trying to, here it comes. And for those of you who like and oh, stop, no. For those of you who like, share and support my work, thank you. And thank you to the TARDIS Zone. Regardless of what you guys' opinion might be on him, you might agree with him, you might disagree with him. He brought me on his channel and he gave me a voice, which is something I never even imagined I would ever go on a stream with someone. and he did. And I think if it weren't for him and all his amazing friends and the people who associate with him, I might not have a YouTube channel, you know. So a big thank you to all of you, Noel, Lee, PD, you know, Retro Dicky, all of you who, and big thank you to Chris from Cultivated Media, and for sending your friends my way. They love my videos, they comment on them, and I'm really grateful for that. And just thank you to everyone, honestly. And I hope that this channel can continue. I hope it can keep going. That's what I want. But we're just going to have to see. And I'm hoping that with the art that I produce over the next couple of weeks, I can share this with you guys and just let you know how my book is doing and if it kicks off or not. But I want to just say thank you, because this has been therapeutic for me in a way. This has helped me through some tough times. It's given me a purpose. It's given me something to do when I feel like I'm just stuck at home doing the same thing over and over again. This has been my hobby, and I've loved it. And I want to say thank you, and thank you all for joining the Warren. You know, we're all bunnies. So yeah, have a blessed and wonderful day wherever you guys are in the world. I hope my face isn't disappointing. You guys have probably seen it several times, reflection in the packaging, so you know, I hope it's not too much of a letdown. But thank you all so much, and stay safe and happy wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye, guys.